My friends, here we are again, back again. New day, new read, new energies. I think there's a big sense of sloughing something off and beginning again, putting down some sort of burden so that you can really move forward confidently. I'm glad you're here, and I invite you to if you have some issue you want clarity around, keep that intention, because I think it makes a difference in, the messages that come through. And I wanted to say that, any strong reaction to the reading, whether it's, oh yes, that's my reading, I totally resonate with that. Or conversely, hell no, that's not my situation. That's not it at all. Either extreme can indicate there's something here for you. Even the resistance to the message may just show you exactly that. This is why I'm not pursuing this. This explains it pretty handily as to what the blocks are and why I'm not comfortable doing this anymore. And I wanted to mention, if you'd like to book, this is a general reading. So, it's going to resonate differently with everybody, and with some people not at all. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can inquire about that down below. There's a link to my email, tarotslipstream@gmail.com. So you can get in touch with me, and we'll go ahead and find a time to do a read just for you. But that's down below, as well as you can subscribe, which is great. You can leave a tip, which is also very nice. All down below. Share it, comment, all of that. Okay, we have 2 on the board here. First off, Empress. We're in Taurus season. It's just wrapping up now. I think something is that has been on its way for a long time is now ready to be born. Some creative endeavor, some relationship. It may have to do with your children, or your relationship with your mother. 3 of Cups. That's a card of friendship and love and connection. I think all of you guys are grounded in this relationship. It gives you solid ground somehow to face the future together. Empress is a very nurturing energy, and these guys are certainly nurturing each other through their friendship, through their easy connections. Can talk about a reunion, possibly in Taurus time. And there's the Kazemi, astrological certain number of planets in a particular sign. It makes me think of this is the Big Dipper, but you see how they're a constellation. These lives are intertwined. Death card. That creative impulse, because something has given birth and rebirth. This is the birth. That cycle where something comes into being, and this is the death rebirth. All in major arcana, in the big energies of the psyche, echoed in the 3D, yeah. These are both 3 cards. 3 of Cups and Empress in Major Arcana number 3. Yeah, under Empress, which is Taurus energy, Earth energy. This potential, it's sort of like the seed that's grown in Empress belly, in the belly of Gaia, is now available to you as something to grow, as something viable. It's already sprouted. I think that there may be a renewal, a rebirth of an existing connection. It's bigger than you think. It's sort of like Jack and the Beanstalk. You plant this seed and it's going to grow like crazy. It's already taken root. You pop it in the ground. There's something very fertile here. Might be a literal pregnancy. King of Swords underneath 3 of Cups. Somebody may have been thinking about this opportunity for a new beginning for a long time, maybe even for a year, maybe since last Taurus season, and how they're going to transform this 3 of Cups relationship. It can grow like Jack and the Beanstalk. Jack had some magic beans, brought them home to his father, I think, and the father said, "We don't need your magic beans." He was sent to market to buy a goose or something, and he came home with the magic beans, and he got in trouble for it. And I think the dad threw them out the window. And in the morning, there was this beanstalk, this enormous growth spurt. King of Swords has seized an opportunity and kicked something off. It's like he's thrown the seed out the window. 2 of Pentacles. It may have been something that this king, as I say, thought about for a long time. For a year was considering, do I do this? Do I plant this new seed, this new opportunity to give new life to something? New life. Is there some kind of scorpionic transformation that involves water energy, flow, right? Water energy, Cups energy. It may be transforming a relationship from the friend. That's the basis of it. It's being solidified. I think the king, after long consideration, this or that, do I do it? Don't I do it? There's a yes here. Yes, I do it. It also might be, it's like impregnating somebody. Maybe a literal pregnancy. Somebody's very fertile. You might want to, be aware of that going forward. So what's this new beginning? The King of Swords. It could be a female. Nothing that says it's a man, but it's somebody who is considered, from a kind of Aquarian place high up in the mountain, like I'll remove myself long enough to really think about this and consider the ramifications, to weigh this up and decide. He's dealing with a divine feminine. So he doesn't take it lightly at all. He, she, they. King of Swords. On Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Well, while he was considering this for a long time, do I begin? Perhaps for a year, somebody was out in the cold. King of Swords, known to be cold. You know, he may have been vacillating. They may have been vacillating a long time. And it may have resulted in kind of everybody being out in the cold. Something that had great potential, for some reason, for a long time, this king couldn't gain admittance to the new life. You know, that keyhole in the doorway. The new life, Ace of Pentacles. I think they've found the key, but it will involve a death and a rebirth. Things are ripe for the rebirth. Go ahead, plant the seed. Get out of your head, plant the seed. Card of Gemini, of the twins, of the lovers. In this sword energy. A card of choice. Who do you choose? Do you choose each other? Who do you choose? I think this king absolutely legit wasn't sure. I think that the king of Swords person felt, you know, if I give this thing a chance, this Ace of Pentacles, will I leave somebody out in the cold? Will I ultimately be left out in the cold? You know, this is what he was thinking, trying to figure out. And he weighed it up, and he made the choice. They made the choice. King of Swords, in sword energy, Gemini. They chose their twin. It may be the birth of twins. Okay, on Empress we have Ace of Wands. You know, that's the ignition, the spark. And I do see it as sort of a seed in the third eye, in the pineal gland, something's really lit up. They can see it now. It's almost like they can see through the veil. They may have gone through some kind of dark night of the soul, where they or you felt out in the cold. This relationship will get a reboot on the emotional level. And I think it's gonna, in the next iteration, you know, when it comes back to life, it's going to be expansive. Going from support, friendship, mutual affection, right into Major Arcana card of Lovers. King of Swords has made a decision, has chosen. Tell us about the death and rebirth, please. I'm curious. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. You know, that's a life partnership. That's building on friendship. Friendship may be the seed. Some opportunity to come in from the cold. King of Swords sees it now. He's clear about the choice. And I think he thinks that this is mutual. And I think he's right. Empress. Death card. Lovers. Death card is Scorpio. It's about the connection. Being reborn. On King of Swords, please. What say you, King? I think he has something to say. Well, he's looking toward the future now. You know, what will this grow into? This Jack and the Beanstalk seed. Very expansive. Three of Wands energy. Being open to whatever is coming in. He's made the choice. He's kind of sown the seeds of it. It's going to grow. Like, he'll look out his window in the fairly near future and see that this choice has yielded perhaps the most important relationship of his life, of their life. It's all about a new beginning with their divine feminine. Yeah, on Three of Cups, Six of Swords. In that sword energy, being drawn toward the peaceful place. You know, the trusted circle. And it's, again, that idea of facing the future. Remember I said they were looking toward the future together? 3 and 3 of 6. Six of Swords. And in sword energy, 6 in Major Arcana. You know, I just sort of love it when this kind of primitive numerology that has just been offered to me to channel for you all fits together. This is forward movement, fast forward movement into the calm place, toward reunion. Fairly quickly. It's already growing. And by the time it gets here, this thing's we're anticipating, this future we're facing together, it'll be bigger than we thought. You know, from here we're really only seeing the first glint of the brightness. See the sun there, the brightness. I think this is a life partnership. Something that can go the distance, 10 of Pentacles. A bond that, you know, has perhaps occurred over lifetimes, and it's only gotten stronger. They may be traveling, literally traveling to see you. You know, to see what they can grow, what this opportunity will yield. And this is what they're They've made the choice. They hope you have too. They're saying one more. Whenever I say one more, it ends up being many more. Okay. Somebody may have been at a crossroads trying to figure out, how do I go forward? I don't know how to go forward. You know, here's this impulse to go to the calmer place, and maybe then hitting a snag. But in they come. No more overthinking. Just offer the love. It could be that simple. Move forward, King of Swords. Don't just analyze it. Move on what you know and understand, sword energy. You know, this is almost like no more excuses. You know what you know. You're already on the way. You're already envisioning arriving at your home, your empress, the place you belong. Love pushes this person to decide, to choose. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Lovers. Yeah. And this may come as a big surprise. I mean, on a certain level, you've known this was going to happen, this reunion, at some point in the future. But they've pushed past the crossroads, and here they are. It has something to do with the Kazemi. Yeah. World card. This is the entry point. You know, it's like, here I am at the door, at this portal. Knock, knock. I love you. They may be able to put it into words now. All this sword energy. It's clear to me now. I know what to say. I know what to offer, Ace of Pentacles, because I know what this means to me. You know, it's an invitation. Come with me. Let's do this together. It's a whole new world for us, a whole new phase. A new phase. And somehow this dark night of the soul oddly was the place to germinate the seed. And now it's time to meet up so we can go through this crossroads place together. We have on the board Taurus in Empress, Gemini in Lovers, Aquarius and Capricorn in World, Taurus season. I think this may happen. I mean, you know, this timing business is, take it for what it's worth. But pretty much everything says we're anticipating this change, and it's here. We've envisioned it, and it's here. They're here. They're coming in with love. It'll change everything, the world, for both of you. Change everything. Ten of Pentacles. Death and rebirth. A new life, a long life. L'chaim. I love you guys. I really do. And I'm glad you were here today. And I'm glad you kicked your energy in, because I think this is a really inclusive reading, actually. This is our story. We'll see in the future. We'll see how it plays out. Till then, love and light.